What's up, guys? It's Tash.
This is Grant.
And this is Indiebnb.
Today we talk to a UK-based band, Crouton Cannon. We had a really good time talking funk music, funk faces, and just a really overall electric atmosphere. Roll the motherfucking tape.
All right, welcome back. We're here, Indiebnb, coming live, and we've got Crouton Cannon all the way from London. Crouton Cannon, how are we today?
Doing
yeah,
good.
Man, all
What's
good.
up?
We are stoked to have y'all on. Y'all got hyped up by the Hedonistas, and we got to get these guys on. So it's fun to have y'all here. For those of y'all listening, Grant and I woke up nice and early to get these guys on. But we're super stoked to have y'all on.
We're very
Thank
impressed.
you very much.
Yeah, thanks so much.
And so, with a name like Crouton Cannon, we just got to come right out the gate. Where did Crouton Cannon come from?
I feel like Alex tells his story best. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Alex
So,
He's the story. He's the origin story guy.
yeah. So we were going over the name for the band quite a long time. Months and months, we couldn't agree on a name. This is before we'd released any music ever. And then, I just thought for a while and came up with a name and just dropped it in the group chat and said, "This is it." No argument. And I don't know, maybe a year or so on, we've settled into it. It wasn't.
Alex just said no argument, but it's not entirely true. It took me quite a while I actually sent him a message saying, "Look, man, I'm serious.
Oh, yeah.
I've just got to let you know. I think I probably had a couple of beers. It was probably about 1 a.m. or something. I've just got to let you know, man, I really don't like the name. I just don't think I think these other names are much better." And he said, "No, I appreciate your input, but I'm going to stick with it for the moment."
I'm shutting you down.
Yeah, a year and a half on, and I kind of, I've grown to it.
Yeah,
I think the reception to the name has been helpful. That's allowed me to enjoy the name a bit more.
Yeah, it's at least interesting. Like, you remember it.
Yeah.
So
Googleable, I believe, is the term.
Very
Googleable. Yeah, that was part of the calculation. But there is a story. So there's not much in this band that ties us all together apart from maybe like the love of the same kind of music and the actual the day the weekend we spent recording the songs, which was in a London studio called Soup Studios. And then just trying to think of that and other things that tied us together. We've gone to quite a few gigs together, and most of us went to see Corey Wong in London a couple of years ago. And during his live set, he threw a bunch of vegan croutons into the audience, and I definitely caught one. I don't know whether you guys caught one.
What's a non-vegan crouton?
I think that was the point.
Yeah. I don't know.
There's probably milk-based croutons.
Yeah.
Just bread, garlic, and olive oil. Like,
That would have been a good name too, non-vegan Crouton.
Yeah, less Googleable though. That will get you a lot of results.
I like the alliteration. That's always a good part,
Yeah.
Back-to-back C's. So Alex, you're clearly the Kurt Cobain, creative control type of the group. Is that a fair statement?
Yeah. At least I kicked it all off. Yeah. I don't know if Kurt Cobain's the right comparison. I hope not.
maybe the Gary Newman.
Gary Newman. I don't know what that reference
Sometimes
was.
it's good to have that type of character, though. It just helps you make decisions, like just funnel all your, like, everyone has different thoughts on, every type of decision in their band. But it's nice to have just one person to just be like, this is what we're going with now.
This is it.
Yeah.
I think also the name isn't necessarily the most important thing about a band. Like, I think just as long as it's memorable, and I guess the music is what's more important. So I think once we all took the lead from Alex with that, it was just a case of like, this is it, let's go fully in, and here we are, Crouton Cannon.
Hell yeah. yeah, the name's definitely not the most important thing. We talk about that with everyone who comes on here. And I always bring up that I've heard Dave Grohl say that Foo Fighters is the dumbest band name in the world. And he's like, if I could go back, I'd have chosen something different, but it obviously worked out for him. But let's get to the music. So, how did the band, well, now that we know how the name came to be, how did the band come to be?
Yeah, it's sort of a story through me again. So
yeah, I think Alex is pretty much the Nick Fury here. He's kind of.
You guys keep throwing these references to like band leaders. I don't know what band they're in.
Nick Fury is not a band leader. he's the leader of the Avengers.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just teeing you up, man.
I was long with it, so
all right.
along with it.
Okay, so me and Ben have probably known each other longest. I used to come to when you were probably 12.
Yeah, I started it. I started the open mic night when I was like 10 with my dad.
Yeah,
that was fun.
Yeah, you play drums in a local pub and did an open mic night with your dad that I came along to with some mates. We've sort of known each other since then.
At the time I was looking to join a band when I was like 10, 12, 14 or whatever, and my dad asked, and I was like, I was struggling because none of the people I played with I was enjoying playing with, and my dad said, who do you enjoy playing with? And I said, oh, Alex down at the open mic. I enjoy playing with him a lot. I really want to start a band with him. And then sort of 10 years in the future, lo and behold, Alex gets in touch.
No. I didn't know the story.
No, you didn't know that story.
That's really cute.
That's really cute. Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah. So that's Ben. And then Louise is through Ben. You two know each other from before the band.
Yes, so I actually joined a choir that Ben runs in 2016 in London, and we realised that we live a couple of roads from each other. So have been friends since. And then he messaged me and said, my friend is looking for a female lead singer, and would you be interested in listening to the demos? And I was like, yes, and loved it. So yeah, that's how I got involved.
Yeah,
and then Johnny.
Me, Johnny, and Dan are sort of separately know each other through uni. I'm playing in the live music scene at the London unis. Me and Johnny both went to UCL in London. Dan went to Surrey Uni, but he was involved in like London uni music stuff. Yeah, but I think basically I went through my list of friends that I knew were good musicians, and if they liked Wolfpack, I asked them to be in the band, because that I don't think we necessarily sound loads like Wolfpack, but that was definitely the inspiration for me to start the band, was their music.
Got it. So y'all were all sort of into the same sound, prior to creating Crouton Cannon. Were y'all sort of into what I would consider sort of funk sound? Was that a fair statement that y'all were all into that scene?
100%.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it was the first time I met these guys, it was pretty much like we sat down for a drink. I didn't even know these people. I only knew Alex from playing with another artist called Leo Kelly G. And yeah, we sat down for a pint and realized we'd been to like all the same gigs and listened to like a lot of the same music as well. And I was just like, okay, gotta really get into the room and jam with these guys.
You know what?
So, yeah.
I actually dreamt last night that we were at that Bon Iver gig again, Johnny. It's really weird.
Yeah,
like, just suddenly
that's crazy.
Yeah, that's strange.
Yeah, and since then we've ended up at the same gigs as well, having not planned it. So like I bumped into Johnny loads at various different gigs, and it's not necessarily always funk as well. So just like, can't wait for the gigs to come back. But back in 2019 and early 2020, we would like bump into each other at gigs. So it's kind of quite authentic as well, that we all have similar taste in music, and bring in different genres as well that we've taken interest in, but generally we are all kind of on the same path, I guess.
You don't have like some death metal and like reggae like trying to pound heads against each other getting into the sound.
I tried. I tried, but they don't seem to accept it. They're not ready for that yet.
well, I feel like the last time we did something, it almost went down into like a reggae path in one of our jams.
Yeah.
I think I think we all have pretty eclectic, like, you know, influences as well. So
was that a reggae version of Toto Africa?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It just happened. Yeah, it's almost as if we have a lot of options to go down in terms of different styles, and we almost have to umbrella it under something. And I guess that's, you know, the funk, the hashtag funk.
Or just create a reggae cover band. So that's option 2, you know?
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
So y'all almost made a reggae Africa by Toto. I feel like Toto was trying to make a reggae song when they made Africa, and it just didn't pan out that way, but it ended up being a good song.
You know, it's probably recorded. I think we've probably got a little recording of us, because we were doing it on the same day that we did the Lonely Town Soulful Spring thing. We were just kind of, you know, sound checking and getting things ready. So I just clicked record on my laptop next to me, and we might even have it somewhere. Maybe not on video, but I'll have a little search.
Yeah.
We've definitely got our Scar version of Pretty Woman.
We might have some Indiebnb exclusives here.
Yeah, you heard it here first.
So this is a fairly recently started band, is that correct?
I don't know what you mean by
Depends.
recent.
I mean, like,
Feels like ages.
So y'all been able to play, like, y'all started pre-pandemic, y'all were already a band. And did were y'all able to play some live shows during that time?
We've played a total of 2 in-person live shows, and now 3, well, I suppose 3 if we're counting the Lonely Town virtual gig. So yeah, I mean, I feel like the pandemic kind of stopped us when we were about to fly, in terms of kind of wanting to gig and being able to, because our last gig was like the February 2020, and obviously the summer was like, right, let's go, and that didn't happen. So we were luckily able to gig in October, and that was in London. The rules were you could go and sit down and watch a gig, but you had to be when you stood up wearing a mask and kind of walking around. So obviously the vibe was very different, and it was like 6 to a table, everyone sat down. We were very much used to creating a party atmosphere and people being able to dance and, you know, vibe with us, and instead it was like very odd that everyone was sat down at tables. So I am very keen for everything to kind of reopen so that we can get that atmosphere back, because I think that makes it 100%.
Yeah, I guess we sort of unintentionally took a page out of Wolfpack's book in terms of like in the early years of their band, they didn't really meet up much. They would meet up maybe like once or twice a year to do a gig or 2 or like record an album. And I feel like like we've sort of unintentionally, like an out of circumstance, have had that sort of trajectory in the band. Yeah, it's one of those things that because it happens not like super frequently, like we don't rehearse every week. Every time we meet up, it's actually pretty special, and we've always got fresh ideas. Yeah.
What were y'all doing during the, you know, at the height of the pandemic? Were y'all sending each other ideas? Like when y'all really couldn't all get together, were you sending each other, you know, songs, bouncing things off each other?
Well, I mean, Alex has been working on a few demos and sending them to and forth. We did a cover of Lake Street Dives, How Good It Feels, which was cool. That won us a local competition in Lewisham in South London, which was nice.
Hey.
Yeah.
out of all 2 entries, we won.
That's not fair. There was a couple more.
Hey, it's better than the second, right? You got
Another award-winning Crouton Cannon.
Yeah.
Crouton Cannon.
Yeah, man. Although I think these new demos are like not to leak the special sauce, but I think our next album is going to be like pretty slapping.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah.
When are we looking for a new album from Crouton Cannon? This year?
Well, technically we haven't released our first one, So,
Yeah.
but looking ahead.
We've still
will
got some
be a new
unreleased stuff. Yeah. We're hoping to release the rest of stuff that we've recorded in autumn this year. That's the plan. And then yeah, we need to get back in the studio next time we can to record some new stuff. But yeah, there's not a date for that yet because our fifth member Dan, a keyboard player, is currently on a plane right now, going to Cyprus, where he's going to pick up a cruise that goes around the UK. He's a musician on a cruise most of the time, and he's not back until, I don't know, he's not even sure, but maybe like autumn, winter is when he's going to be back. So it's going to be a while.
That doesn't mean if gigs open up, if gigs start happening again, we're not doing them. Like he's given us the okay, because obviously he's gone away. So you know, to get a dep in and to work on things. So just a disclaimer, that doesn't mean we're going to be inactive.
Not at all.
Good. Y'all don't need to be inactive. People need to be rocked by Crouton Cannon.
Thank you. They do.
Yes, they do.
You know, Louise, you were kind of alluding to it, but what do y'all envision? Like, I mean, y'all really only played, you know, one real show. What do y'all envision for a live gig for y'all? What do you see? What is the atmosphere? What does the stage look like? What do y'all see in your heads?
All wearing the same matching outfits. I mean, like, what are we talking about?
Merch, no. I mean, one of my favorite venues in London is the O'Meara, and I would love for Crouton Cannon to gig in there. This is just me, you know, putting it out there. If anyone's listening, O'Meara, hit us up, you know. But it's such a good venue for kind of getting intimate with the audience and the band. And yeah, I just envision, obviously everyone's standing, which is something I didn't think I needed to caveat, that everyone is standing at the gig, and just kind of dancing along. Like, I don't even care if they're not singing the words, just like enjoying themselves, having a great time, having a couple of drinks, you know, just socializing. Just, yeah. I just think we have so much fun on stage in the few times that we have performed together. And I hope that reflects as well, and that the audience enjoy it as much as we do.
It is just so sweet when you're playing your songs at a gig, or songs that you have been involved in the writing of, and the audience. I mean, you know, going slightly against what you said, Lou, but seeing the audience singing along, that they know the songs and they're enjoying the songs, and they're all going through it, and they're kind of connecting on that level. It sort of sets a base level for community, and that, you know, no matter your differences and whatever, everybody at least loves this band, hopefully, or they just know the songs because they parody us or whatever. I don't know. Either way, they've put the time and effort into learning our music, and that's you know, that'd be cool. We haven't experienced that just yet, but maybe someday soon.
Yeah, and we've got a few friends who I feel like some friends have crossed the border into fans.
Our mums think we're good.
They really do.
We've taught
First and foremost.
one fan. I'm telling you, tell them about it, Grant.
Yeah, our buddy in Hedonistas, I mean, I couldn't, like, we ask it, you know, spoiler alert, we're gonna ask at the end of this, you know, what bands you want to put on, and I don't think anyone has answered the question quicker than when he goes, you have to check out this band Crouton. I mean, he was 2 palms down, like, I think I'm their #1 listener on Spotify in the United States, like, and he very well might be, but he was all in.
Heard that.
Yeah. I mean, he is head over heels. So, I mean, if you do ever gig over here, he will be there. I can guarantee that.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
Yes.
Yeah. I even asked him. I messaged them yesterday. I was like, hey, like, we're interviewing him tomorrow. Like, what questions do you have? What do you want to ask him? He must have not got. He must be busy or something. He didn't get back to me, but. Yeah, like, I think he was jacked up about you guys, and I mean, we anytime we hear that, we're like, all right, well, that's one we're gonna circle and put a star around, and we got to get their attention and get them on.
Better welcome.
Yeah, man, it's cool, and I think some of the engagement that we've had with the Live from Lonely Town sort of community has been pretty wholesome in general, and I think like, people are really engaging, not just with the music on a visceral level, but like with the, you know, the actual intricate parts of what we're doing, like oh, like that little lyric is crazy, or that drum fill, or, you know, this guitar solo. And I think yeah, I don't know, maybe our music strikes a nerve with, you know, that type of audience. But I think yeah, it was pretty cool to see the comments flow in, and from such a supportive community.
Yeah, you guys.
And we're totally up for touring America as well.
Yeah,
let's go.
For the record.
Yeah. You know,
I noticed that like on Share, like I get to notes here, and I was listening to y'all's songs this week, and like one of the notes where it was like at the end of Share, like when I guess it's like a fuzz pedal comes on, I was like, it makes the song just change, and I thought it was so badass.
Yeah, that's a fun one, I think.
Also, what is that song about? I was like, is this about food? Is this about pregnancy?
The default.
I was all over the place. I love that song.
It's actually one of my favorites to sing, to be fair, as well. Go on, Alex.
Yeah. So it's meant to be about how when you're scrolling through the internet, you get all these like targeted ads aimed at you, stuff that you've like just bought or you've just been looking at, and maybe just the sense that like Google and Amazon, they know just so much about, or it seems that they know so much about each of us individually. So I suppose it's kind of like, yeah, it's their perspective saying like, we know all this about you. Please just keep feeding us all your, you know, all your private stuff. We want to know it. We love it. Yeah. And so that's why it's sort of, there's some really like, you know, one of my favorite lyrics out of all of the songs we got, but it's how special chow mein chicken satay. So there's some real curveballs, but I feel like it's got like a sort of sinister undertone, and then there's the big chorus where the fuzz pedal kicks in, and there's that really distorted guitar, which is, yeah, I think it's really menacing.
Yeah, I love that song. Y'all did I feel like on all y'all songs, y'all do a great job of blending the funk, but then like Louise, I think like with your vocals, it brings such a like soulful side to all the songs.
I have to shout out Dave Holmes as well, who recorded it. He engineered the session and mixed it as well. And I mean, like if it weren't for him and the way he kind of the way he monitored my drums in my ears when we were recording, it felt like I was either recording Blood Sugar Sex Magic, or mixed with like, basically I was John Bonham, and in that room it was just that's what it sounded like. And obviously I had to then try and match that with the playing, but the actual the kind of sound of the drums in the room made me play a certain way for that track, and then Dave did an absolutely sterling job on that.
Yeah, because a lot of the recordings they're very much like live takes, you know. Obviously there's you know, it's a bit of editing here or there, but like the bulk of what you're hearing is, you know, 5 people in a room, and then, you know, just a couple of overdubs here or there. So it's like listening back to those recordings, it feels good. It takes me personally, as the person who recorded the session, back to that room where the energy, there's almost like a tension as well, because we recorded all this music in sort of the first couple months that we knew each other. So we'd had maybe like 1 or 2 rehearsals. And we were just like, all right, session for 2 days. Let's like track 7 to 8 tracks and see what we come up with. And yeah, there's a magic there, you know, that hopefully comes across in the recording.
It definitely does. I mean, that song really just stuck out to me. The lyrics caught me at first, and then I was like, hold on, I'm gonna restart this one. And then I was like, oh shit, like this song's got some elements to it. I just love the whole song. Grant, which music video were we talking about right before this that you were hype on?
So it was the Share music video. I was gonna say, yeah, funny you mentioned that. Like, well, all of them have, you know, really great visual elements that you guys have. I think that, you know, the music video is a lost art, and I think that you guys definitely have, you know, put it at the forefront. And I'll ask about how you guys create them, but, you know, specifically to Share, I mean, you know, were y'all going for a Californication, like, or, you know, vibe where it's like a video game and we're playing POV right from, you know, somebody's you know, from somebody else's perspective, or, you know, what was the inspiration behind that?
I think we got my brother Sam to film us in the studio, and then I just thought it might be a cool idea for us to wear GoPros and just try it. I think we just tried it for one song, I think, just Share, I think that was there in place before the concept, quite a long time before the concept. Yeah, I don't know. I think it was just, I thought it would be an interesting visual, but then when I put it all together and it was just our point of view, it was kind of interesting for a bit, and then it got boring. So then it was trying to think, how can we it was all coupled together after the fact, really.
Yeah.
But how do we tie that to the song? And it's sort of meant to be, like Google or Amazon looking through your eyes to seeing what you're doing, seeing your life. But no,
it's quite poetic.
It's an interesting comparison. Yeah, I hadn't thought of that. But yeah, as Ben suggested, Red Hot Chili Peppers is a huge influence, at least to, I think, to most of our musical influences. We're big fans. What are you going to say, Louise?
I think it's just the whole concept of the GoPro, like wearing the GoPro, we were playing around with in one of the 2 rehearsals that we had pre that recording session. So that in itself was just like a concept. Yeah, as you said before, we'd come up with that idea. So there was a lot of kind of ideas being flung around with like how this footage could be interpreted as well. But we just knew that we needed something different from the other songs as well, just to kind of shake it up, and Cher seemed like the perfect one for that.
Yeah, it's funny. What a lot of people don't do music videos, or for different reasons. That one, after you told us the meaning of the song and being able to hey, Google and Amazon are watching us. Now you've told me that, it's like I've got a new chapter, and I've got a new element to it that I can make me appreciate it more. But like, what are the nuts and bolts, with you guys trying to get like a music video going, for, any of the songs? I mean, obviously it starts with the song, but, what's the brainstorming process look like for those and the creation process?
You can probably guess. Alex thinks of something and he does it.
Yeah, so far, yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Especially,
I mean, of course, we bring the good looks, but then Alex does the rest.
Yeah, so far, pretty much. Especially like the earlier ones. I feel like we've evolved as a band, whereas it's been sort of my baby that's slowly been like handed over a little bit or shared with everyone else in the band.
Hey.
So, the first the first ones were pretty much just me. And then I think certainly Cher was a bit more collaborative. At least you guys contributed to the ideas of it. Like I think I shared the drafts with you of it, and you gave some thoughts back. But I think other than that, I spent a lot of time chatting to my wife Jane about it. She's quite helpful with
creative director
as a sounding board. Yeah, she's trying to get some songwriting credits as well. Just to warn you guys.
It's kind of a bit like the lead singer of The National and his wife. They have like a lot of collaboration. No, I think it really comes from just Alex having a lot of great ideas that we can bounce off, both from the music and from the music videos. He'll just have an idea and we'll pitch in. We'll say what's good, what's bad, what we can add, what we should take away. So it's nice to have, again, like sort of like a focal point. But it's not like a dictatorship where he decides everything. But yeah, it's nice to have those ideas already.
We were in a position where we filmed a lot of the takes in that kind of weekend session. Obviously, everything happened quite quickly. We were recording and ended up choosing a lot of the I guess final take to be like, yeah, that's the one. And so I guess the footage obviously had to coincide with that. So it wasn't like we then had a separate weekend where we filmed things. It was a case of like, right, we've got this footage, how are we going to interpret that into a music video? So I think they turned out great from that perspective as well. It wasn't like we had a kind of idea from that point, but obviously having live footage of us performing what ended up being the final takes was just like, again, magic in itself. So I think it'll be interesting to see now where we take that. And maybe that is like a thing now. We are the live studio band that record and do that. But I think we'll figure that out as we go.
Yeah, for sure. And one of the paramount things whenever obviously our thing is we put out songs on our page every day, and I think you guys were either Tight Band Tuesday or Thank You Thursday, but you know, Ben, the song we chose was this it was Boogie Blight, and your face in the Boogie Blight like Spotify preview thing is the greatest face. I think of it as the funk face. Can you guys, you know, kind of give me a little bit
I can't remember what it looks like. Can you
I'm trying to find it.
or can you share your screen? I don't know.
I mean, you're just
I do yeah.
Was it not credit, Grant? Was it credit?
Is it credit?
I think it's one of them, yeah, but yeah, I think I know. It's like he's just like really into it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, hang on. It might be credit,
Just having so much fun, and like these faces just come out, man. I mean, again, it's like watching the bass player from Haim. You know, I'm just telling you, seen her play. See that again? Oh, I missed it.
Is credit? Is it credit?
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. But I love the funk face. I mean, like, what, you know, does everybody in the band, you know, as the, you know, kind of the overarching umbrella, as you guys called it earlier, is funk, but like, I mean, who does the best funk face, you know, in the band? And, you know, do y'all ever have like a funk face off? And
I don't know, like from what I've seen, like, well, first of all, Alex is just excitable. He just jumps up and down and smiles loads. Dan kind of does a bit of a, he closes his eyes and gets a bit like, loving it, great. Johnny's kind of just in his zone. Like you can't really get. Louise is just having a great time all the time. Like, way, I love things, great. And so I don't get a lot of funk face from the rest of the band. So I kind of try to put as much in it as I can to make up for the lack of it.
I love it.
That's I mean, that's kind of giving myself the prize. So I apologize for that. You guys can all just decide.
Yeah, let's debate that. Who's got a better funk face than Ben? Let's go.
I mean, I think I'm at least a tight second. To funk face.
Well,
I think there's half like excited dog jumping up and down, half funk face is my stage presence.
Yeah. You know, it's an interesting thing to think about. Just, you know, we haven't had live music in a while, and I'm thinking about like, all right, like what were some of the things I always love, you know, how big is the bass going to be? How big is like, you know, the what's the sound going to be like? But then also, what are the people going to be like on stage? You know, I love a band with some personality. I mean, you know, you guys said you didn't really into heavy shit, but Slipknot is one of my favorite bands that I've ever seen live, and for a reasoning that it's like watching the world end if you've ever seen it. But
Johnny and I are big time into that stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, you may catch a little bit of I don't know, that kind of shit. You know, head swirling stuff. You know.
Definitely.
Wall of death at a Crouton Cannon gig.
Hey, I'm for it. I'm for it.
Yeah, for the chorus of Cher. You know?
Circle pits and expressing sounds amazing.
Yeah, but it's funny. I saw a band a while back, and it's a band here called Humphreys McGee. They're wildly popular, super cult following, very, very jam funkish, but in the middle of their gig, they started playing Thunder Kiss 65 by White Zombie, because they do basically there's like 9 to 10 minute songs, and like in the middle of it, I'm looking around, I'm like, dude, these guys have no idea what they're playing right now. Like this is the tightest lick ever, and they don't know about Rob Zombie and White Zombie and Thunder Kiss 65. So there is an element in, you know, where those things cross over, which I think is unique, and I'm looking forward to, you know, hearing more from Crouton Cannon, what they can, you know, push in, especially since that's, you know, I guess a little bit of an influence for you guys. With the heavy.
Yeah, man. Well, now we got the license, you know. We got to just crank up the gain and the low end.
Yeah.
Exactly. So now that we're talking about weird bands, one of the questions I had written down, not weird bands, but different bands. One of the questions I had written down is, each of you, if you could be in any band, you know, of all time, what band would you be in?
Changes, doesn't it?
System
I
of a
guess at
Down.
this current moment.
I think they're just a perfect band. like from lyrics to music to groove to innovation to just everything. Yeah, System of a Down. Yeah, they're not my favorite band, but I could just imagine it would be great playing with them.
Yeah.
I would love to be in D'Angelo's band myself. I think if Pino ever was a bit busy, needed a dap, I'll be like, I know your entire catalog, man.
Lou?
At the risk of sounding like a broken record, I'd love to be in Lake Street Dive. I would, yeah. But to be honest, I would like to sing with Rachel Price rather than instead of her. So maybe, if she's up for a duet, I don't know, like, yeah, I think I just love their energy and, yeah, just big into
They put on a
them,
great live show. I've seen them 2 or 3 times, and they really bring the house down.
Yeah, I've got to be honest, I saw them in Shepherd's Bush in London, and talking about audiences, if you saw me in the audience, you would have thought I was hating it. Like, I was literally just like, no emotion on my face, because I was concentrating so much just watching them, just being like, this is incredible. But had they seen me in the crowd, they would have thought, who is that bitch? Because she is not having a good time. But I honestly loved it. So yeah, I think, when you're studying something and you're just concentrating, that was my face.
Starstruck, it happens to the best people.
Exactly.
What about you, Alex?
I've been trying to think really hard. I think it's a great question. And for me, it would be some kind of funk-based band where I don't have to, I'm not like, the guitar isn't in the limelight. It's like definitely rhythm. So maybe like Stevie Wonder, where obviously Stevie and the keys is the main event, and the guitar player can just play and just enjoy, like sitting in just the groove, something like that. That's my dream band. Yeah.
Nice. Just trying to get behind and just enjoy the rhythm, feel the rhyme.
Yeah. You're almost like an audience member, but knowing that you're still playing and you're still in it, but you can just sit back and just watch everyone else go for it. Yeah.
Hell yeah, that is a wild group of answers there, but I think that all contributes into what Crouton Cannon is made of. Just making the sound, make it sound good, whatever that might be. But yeah, what's before we get into Pete Peterson's party pack of questions, what's next for Crouton Cannon? What's the plan? Getting back out there live. I don't know, here in the States, especially we're in Atlanta, things are starting to open back up. We saw like some of the bands we like are like coming around in October. So, I don't know how it is in London, but what's the plan for y'all? Getting gigs, recording, releasing albums, just being awesome. What is it?
Pretty much all of that, right? I'm quite excited to at least get the project that we've already recorded, our first record of sorts, out there as a fully formed, being that can be consumed. And obviously trying to hone in the live show and hopefully, play some gigs and, chisel the live act tools,
Yeah, we're kind of in a bit of a limbo at the moment in London. So things are starting to open up, but in terms of live music, there's not much kind of clarity on when that is going to be definitely happening. So I guess we're all just keeping our fingers crossed, and hopefully it will be at some point this year. I'm hoping by autumn that we'll be able to like actually gig live, but we'll see. But I think the next thing for us is just trying to get out there. But I think the focus is probably more on trying to get back into the studio and like record what we're going to sound like next.
Second album.
Yeah. And developing those ideas. And I think what's quite nice about that is because we've all evolved together and have our own kind of ideas and takes on kind of what we want to add. This album is going to be much more a collaborative like jam together, and we've already had a little bit of that as well. So I think it's going to be a lot more of a process as a group, which will be interesting to see how that comes out and whether that's picked up on from a kind of audience point of view as well.
Hell yeah, we'll tag is it the Omira Is that where you want to play?
Yes,
We will
please.
get their attention to y'all.
Yeah.
We will try to make that our mission to get Crouton Cannon in there.
If you get us
Yes.
in there, I am forever indebted.
Perfect. We are on it. We'll tag them daily. We'll just keep sending them
Right.
funk faces and get y'all in. But with that, it's time for the highlight of the show.
Yes.
Peterson's party pack of questions.
Woo. All right, Pete Peterson here, party pack of questions. All right, we're gonna have to figure out a order to this chaos so that we can make sure that everybody answers each question. So I think we go Luis. The way I see you guys, it's Luis, Ben, Alex, and Johnny. So I think that's our order there. So Luis, Ben, Alex, Johnny.
Is this quick fire as in like we've got a short right, okay.
It's a one-word answer, or it's a yes or no question. So basically, 20 questions right in a row here. And I'm gonna fire them off as soon as the last person has answered. So as soon as Johnny is done answering, I am going right into the next one. So all right, let's kick it off here. Pete Peterson's party pack of questions, Crouton Cannon. Cake or pie?
Cake.
Oh shit, me. Pie.
Cake.
Cake.
All right, you take the tube or you like taking Uber?
Tube.
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 Tube. It's got to be the tube.
All right, is disco dead?
No.
Never.
No.
Absolutely not.
All right, are aliens real?
Potentially. No, that's not a yes or no. Yes.
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 We're aliens.
We're aliens. I like that. All right, bagels or donuts? What's your favorite breakfast round thing?
Mm.
Ooh. Bagels.
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 I'm going to have to go donut, guys.
Donut. All right. He likes the sweets. Fish or chips?
Both?
You struck a nerve here. We're British people.
Chips, because if I had the fish, I'd want the chips.
Chips, because we should all be eating less fish.
Can I drop a mushy peas bomb in this?
Mushy peas. We'll take it. Yes.
Yeah, nothing like a good chippy.
Okay. All right. Waffles or pancakes?
Oh no, pancakes. 100%.
Pancakes.
Okay.
I want to say waffles because it's funny you asked. The last couple of weeks, I've had the biggest waffle craving ever. But like, I need like a diner waffles, not like heat them up from the supermarket. Proper waffles.
No. You need it from the batter, for sure.
I'm in the pancake brigade.
He's in the pancake brigade. Oh man, pancake brigade band name right there.
Yeah, there we go.
Down. Mark it down. All right, is Bigfoot real? You guys know
No.
Bigfoot?
No.
No.
Nah, he's not though.
He's not real.
No, would be fun, but no.
All right, dance move you're more likely to do, the robot or the worm?
Robot.
Robot.
I'm up at. Sorry.
I think I've done both in the last week.
All right.
Oh my god, you must be so torn.
Video though it didn't happen.
On the average day, robot, I think.
Yeah, I feel like the robot's more COVID safe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
That'd be sensible.
All right. Do you guys prefer tea or coffee?
Tea.
Tea.
Coffee.
Yeah, it's got to be coffee. I mean, no offense to tea, but coffee's the one.
Taken, no.
But
All right, this might be the dumbest question I have down here because there's two American beers. You may not have them, but I guess they're imports for you guys. Do you guys prefer PBR or Bud Light?
Sorry, no.
I don't think I've ever tried a PDR or So
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the question.
I'm going to go Bud Light just because I don't know the other one.
Okay.
Sorry,
Mm.
that's rubbish.
Mm.
But
Bud Light is piss in a can, so I don't know what the other one is, but I'm going to go for it.
Hot take.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Beer in England is a big deal,
Mm.
man. Like proper. Like
it's also a big deal to Ben, to be fair.
yeah.
PBR stands for Pabst Blue Ribbon. It won the Blue Ribbon Beer Award in like 1863, and it's
Jeez.
been pretty shitty beer ever since. But it's good.
Mm. It must have been great in 1863, but
Yeah.
The okay, on that basis, yeah, I've had Bud. I'll try PBR just to try it. But I think an American beer we do get here, which I like, is Blue Moon. Is that from the US?
Oh yeah, that's a is that Colorado? That's a Coors beer, isn't it?
Yeah, Coors Light. So.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Coors.
big fan of Blue Moon with an orange.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There you go.
I think Bud Light has like the better advertising campaigns, so I'm just gonna go with Bud Light.
All right.
Guys, can I interrupt for a second?
Go
Can I
ahead.
just ask, are you guys making like an edit of this to shorten it down?
No.
Oh crap!
No,
All right,
it's just
fine.
No.
Ian.
I really
no
need.
filtering.
I really need the loo. Just like struggling to focus here.
Oh, that's gonna make us move even faster through the PP.
All right, here we go. All right, love at first sight. Is it real?
No.
Looking at you, Grant. Yeah.
Oh, cute.
Hey.
Oh, Charmer. No.
No.
No, don't think so.
Lost at first sight though is
Hmm.
True. Dogs or cats?
dogs.
Dogs.
I want a cat, but I'm allergic, so I have to say dogs.
Ditto, Alex.
right.
You said it better than I would have.
All right. This is the most controversial question we've answered. We got a lot of hot takes on this one. Chips or pretzels? Chips as in like American chips, not y'all's chips. Like potato chips.
Chips.
Okay.
Crisps.
Crisp.
Crisp chip. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be crisp chips.
Crisp
All right,
chips.
well, no hate of pretzels here. A lot of people hate pretzels. Apparently, I did not know that.
You like
but-
pretzels?
Oh, I love
crisps.
Yeah.
Yeah, big old hot pretzel. I mean, come on.
I mean, do like a soft pretzel, like a hot.
Oh,
soft
any
pretzel.
kind of pretzel.
Okay, not like because you can get like small crispy ones in a packet.
Yeah, that's what I was imagining.
Yeah,
Salted.
So, yeah.
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 We've had some people who really hate pretzels for some reason on this show, and we don't know
Mm.
why. And it's the train has apparently left the station, according to our friends at High Crime. So the pretzel hate's on. But do you guys believe in magic?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
When we're on stage, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, the magic of music, baby.
Yeah. All right.
I know Grant, and I know the only reason he asked that is because of Harry Potter. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you. I promise you that's the only reason he asked it.
Is he going to ask us to like
Yeah.
say a couple of phrases in Harry Potter? Is that the next thing?
No, I'm not gonna do that. Right, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Crosses out question.
Ranch or blue cheese?
Oh, ranch, because I hate blue cheese.
Yeah. What Lou said.
Blue cheese, yeah.
Cheese, okay.
Ooh. I think it's ranch. Yeah.
Ranch. All right. Tenders or wings, and these can be, vegan choices. But would you rather have that bone in there or have the tender action?
Tender.
Yeah. Tender action every time.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, give me the bone.
Give them the bone. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. Try a little tenderness. Yeah. Mm.
All right. Are you guys in for a night in or a night out? What do you prefer?
Weird time to ask that question.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
Do we have a choice?
Yes,
If
you
I
have a
had a
choice.
choice, night out.
Night out.
Had a lot of
All right.
nights in,
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. Night out.
yeah, as a parent in the pandemic, I really would like a night out.
Mm. Yeah, it's got to be a night out at this stage.
All right. And on your night out, are you more pumped about the sunrise or the sunset you might see?
Mm.
I love both, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go sunrise
All right.
because it's rarer that I see at sunrise.
On a night out, sunrise gives me massive anxiety, so I need the sunset. Sunset's
Okay.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in bed by 1, so sunset for me.
Sunset. All right.
Yeah, I just think a sunset's beautiful. There's so much promise for the evening, you know. Whereas the sunrise, I'm rarely awake.
You know, that's the most poetic way somebody's answered that question. There's so much promise for the evening. But what about for the sunrise? You got a promise for the day.
Not
Yeah,
if you're on a night out.
Yeah.
Not for the night out.
Yeah.
I like it. All right, and final question to Pete Peterson's party pack of questions. What is a band we might not know that you guys are friends with, you want to put on, or we need to just check out wholeheartedly?
Ooh.
Terrestrials.
I'm gonna say Another Sky.
Mm. Good shout. London band.
London band. Check out. Friends of the band.
All right, we're gonna tell them Crouton Cannon sent us.
Yeah, D.
Do it.
Ben?
I'm gonna say Terrestrials. I can't think of anyone because this is just my other band. That's such a terrible answer, but yeah, Terrestrials.
Terrestrials. All right.
On my head is a band called another London band called Dat Brass, and they just released their first album yesterday. And it's really, really good.
That
I
with a
haven't actually
D.
seen them live, but they look fantastic. Yeah,
All right.
I think they've got good vibes with Crouton Cannon. I think there's future possibilities there.
Oh, all right, Dat Brass.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with a band called Mama's Gun. Not like the Erykah Badu album, but there's a UK band called Mama's Gun who I've been following for like over a decade now, and they are just the tightest thing. And I don't think they've really caught on in the US yet. I think they're trying to. I think they got signed by someone in the US now for distribution there, but definitely check them out. The guy's voice is insane, and the band is just so tight.
All right. Well, that is Pete Peterson's party pack of questions.
Thank you, Pete.
Appreciate you guys.
Thanks, Pete.
We love Pete.
Appreciate you guys answering.
Thank you, Pete.
Yes, of course.
I really want to ask who that is. Who is Pete?
Yeah.
Pete Peterson's my alter ego. I just if I do anything that is outside, like if I were to be a UFC fighter, I would be Pete Peterson. I wouldn't be Grant Radakovich because it's a little bit wordy. So I'd rather be Pete Peterson. Americanize it. It's also got the. I'm a big fan of the alliteration.
Same.
Yeah, you guys love it. Yeah. So.
Crouton Cannon, that was Pete Peterson's party pack of questions. It's been awesome having y'all on the show today.
Thank you, Indiebnb.
We can't wait for y'all to release some more music. Hopefully y'all can get on the road. Come, we got to say at least once, come across the pond to America, or maybe we'll bounce across the pond and follow y'all around Europe and follow and see some Funk Face all night. And be standing in the show, not sitting.
Yes, standing only.
Sounds great, man.
We'll be doing it all.
Handstands.
Thank y'all for coming on, and look forward to talking to y'all again.
Nice one, guys.
Yeah,
Thanks so
appreciate
much.
it, dude.
Thank you guys.
Lovely to chat.
All right.